Hello and welcome to Minor Plays Medal of Honor Allied Assault. This is probably the most famous mission on here, Omaha Beach, for D-Day landings.
Alright, men. Move fast, spread out, and stay clear of open beach. Port side, you with Pal. Starboard, you with me. Head for cover and get to the shingle. I'll see you on the beach.
Those drivers there, pilots, I don't know exactly what you call them, look a little bit dirty. Just a tad. So this mission is a kind of terrifying one, but it's always interesting seeing how Omaha Beach and other D-Day missions are portrayed in games. Like, so this one has a really long beach. There's one of the other Medal of Honors that has a really short beach. There's Call of Duty 2, which has a cliff-based one, which I think was great. I think that was a really good mission. I even consider doing Call of Duty with commentary. I'll wait first. Probably not, but you know. So the first four will die, and you sometimes don't even get hit. The best thing to do is to wait until... The best thing to do is to wait for the machine gun fire to stop firing at you, and then you go up. Oh.
Who the hell are you guys? Special engineers! We're blowing the barriers, make holes in the track. Are you nuts? This is the only cover between here and the shingle. Throw up the line!
He spins around. Aww. Yeah, that medic spins around, and it's quite funny. You hear conversations as you go up the beach. You're not in cover. So this is... I can't say whether this is accurate or not, but I would not be surprised if, like, kind of the beach itself looks accurate. Certainly the... Oh yeah, avoid this medic, you can get help from him later.
Get over here!
Well, certainly the number of people, there needs to be more people for it to be realistic.
Right over here!
But, oh.
Pal, go back down there and grab those
Bangalores!
Bring up the Bangalore, Lieutenant! Get back here! Good job, pal!
So it doesn't matter about health.
Here you go, pal!
Sometimes the medics in here, they spin around like do almost a 360.
Heads up!
That's quite funny.
Coming through!
So no matter what you do here, well, no matter what I've done, I have never ever been able to get to the bunker without losing health. I just can't seem to do it. It's always a bit later on here. There you are. And no matter how late I am, how early, what path I take, I can only ever seem to get across being hit. I can't seem to just not be hit.
We've got to find a way up the bluff. We've got to go up there and take out that artillery. Jefferson, Weber, you're up. Get ready. Head for that.
So no one else comes through, but I can't see any more.
Covering fire.
In the more... He's just firing really close to his head. Wait, what?
Pal, stick to those
Wow.
back graders. Cut across to that trench over there and find a way up the bluff.
The best thing I find is to grab the sprinkler and come to this bunker. And then, yeah, they're not actually on the MG42. Oops. And then... Oh, can I get across here? Kind of. Oh. Now he's on it. Okay, now I'll get into the bunker. So what's confusing here... Oops, is how are there already soldiers in here? Gotta wait. So wait for the MG42 to start. There you are. I mean, you could be a little bit more protective. So this, how much the pin is showing. So this ankle and this foot, dude, could be a little bit more hidden. Now we're away from all of that machine gun fire. Let's grab ourselves a bit of ammo, plenty in here, and off we go. So the mission stops here. Well, I say the mission, that's kind of like part 1. This is part 2 coming up here. And this part can be fairly easy. I usually like to throw a little grenade in here. There we are. They always run away. They're always pretty scared of it, and they never do things the right way. So there are barrels here, so you can do this one of 2 ways. Either throw a grenade up, explode the barrel so that when the barrels, if the barrels get hit, they won't hit you later. Or, oh, he always runs across. Or can I, ooh, just about. I can see it. Oh. Aha. Yeah, use the grenades as much as you can. There we are. I mean, this part doesn't really take that long to do. But, and I like to do that and just watch them come round. Oh, maybe not. So I believe that you get the medal by shooting these people. There we are. So, and now you can see all your allies come across here. You know what I'm going to do? Use a no clip. So, I think they just keep spawning. Yeah, I believe they just keep spawning. Yeah, there you are. They just keep coming in and they keep coming over. I don't know why it's just taken that off. Now, what's interesting here is if you play the multiplayer, you'll recognise that this is the Omaha Beach. Oh, hello. You recognise that this is the Omaha Beach multiplayer. So, I would love to know what they actually did here. Did they... the multiplayer map, that's what I mean. Yeah, so what I'd love to know is, did they build... Like, it's even got that on it. So, it has to be that they either made this part as part of the main mission. Like, you're meant to come out there, you're meant to kill a few more people up here, destroy the 2 cannons, which to me makes complete sense. You know, that's kind of one of the things they had to do in this. That's one of the things they had to do in this, in the Omaha Beach. Well, any D-Day landing, is there were lots of cannons inland. Sometimes it was quite close to the beach, sometimes it was further away, and you had to destroy them. And that was kind of one of the things that they had to do so that battleships carrying things like, I don't know, tanks, jeeps, it meant that they weren't getting bombarded by all of these cannons. So yeah, it would make sense to destroy these cannons. So it's either that this was built because this was going to be the original mission, or they kind of thought, let's just build this on top and then it can be adapted for the multiplayer map. Like, if I go... Ooh. I mean... Okay, to be honest, I've not actually tried this. So how far can you get down? Oh, you can't get through there. Can you... yeah, let's just go back. So that's really interesting. So that is all kitted out as though it should be... You know, you should get through it. So... I swear it has to be that they... Because I think they really wanted to make the D-Day landings anyway, because I think this game was based on... I can't see. I think this level was, well, no, the whole game, sorry, was based on Band of Brothers, I think, a little bit. I think that kind of influenced this. So, in Band of Brothers, there is the D-Day landing. So, yeah, so I feel like they would have wanted to have had this as a mission. So maybe they created the rest of this level, thought, actually, you know what, this will be really good as a multiplayer map. And yeah, maybe they then made it as a multiplayer map. And let's go in here. Yeah, and they they stopped making it, made the rest of it into a multiplayer map, and just went from there. There we are. Well, thank you for watching. I shall see you in the next part.